No one can stop my shine.
Sports is life. Sports is life. Sports is unity. Sports is Adrian, and Adrian is sports. Join me, Adrian the Lefty Constant, for the sports show that is going to rock the airwaves, the Endgame Sports Show. Previews, reviews, debates, and discussions on everything happening in sports. Whether local, regional, or international, the Endgame panel got you covered. Join us from 1 to 3 p.m.
Good afternoon, welcome to the Endgame Sports Show. It is a great Friday because, you know, the Falcons, they took care of business last night. They handled business last night, making sure that, you know, our people were treated to a spectacle because it was a good game. Shout out to Mike, my little crew up by the scoreboard, you know, Denny, Diane, Makeda, Therese. Shout out to my crew up there because, you know, when I go to cricket, we hang at one spot. Listen, it's so much our spot, right, that if we go to cricket late, nobody set up their chairs there. I stood up for the entire game yesterday because I didn't want to sit down and bring down the energy. Yeah, because me feel like, you know, my energy. But the Falcons yesterday had a great game. I'm going to analyze the game today from both sides because watching Jason Holder captain yesterday was a bit alarming. I mean, enough to say. But nevertheless, you're locked into the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. This is WTP Media Network. I also want to congratulate our under 14 boys. They were defeated today in the semi-final game, but you know they had a great run. Won their group and then battled against a Suriname team who, if you know about Caribbean football, Suriname is a really good team. So shout out to our boys. They did battle, but you're locked into the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. There are a few storylines from this CPL that I want to talk about. Yesterday on my way back, someone made mention of something to me, and it is alarming. This is the Endgame Sports Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Sly the Chief Rockin' J. Join me every morning, Monday to Friday from 7 o'clock on Wtp 93.5. Your mornings will never sound like this again.
This Friday, August 21st, join Arlen Seaton for a night with Arlen and friends live at the Hut on Little Jumbie. Come experience an unforgettable evening of live music on the water featuring some of Antigua and Barbuda's incredible singers, songwriters, and musicians, including Drastic, Empress, Willem, Joshu, Andrew Dorset, and more. Gates open at 5:30 p.m. with the live show beginning at 6:30. Great music, great food, and incredible atmosphere, all just one short boat ride away. Tickets are available now at anwaftickets.com. That's ANWAF tickets.com. That's a night with Arlen and friends this Friday, August 21st at the Hut on Little Jumbie. Come for the music, stay for the experience.
As soon as you're ready for me, I come in. Want to put in the time, I come in.
Falcons, we are in it to win it. Antigua and Barbuda, it's Fat Match time. The Falcons are coming home, and we're turning up the energy at the Caribbean Richards Cricket Stadium. Match dates, August 20th, 22nd, 23rd, and 25th. And remember, game starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Get your tickets now. Grounds, $25. North Stand, $40. And South Stand, $55. Come for the fete, stay for the match, wave your flags, and support our team. Get your tickets now at the Antigua Recreation Grounds or St. Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium ticket booth and any Rubis service station. Bring the crew, bring the energy, bring the noise. This is our team. This is our home. Come fete and win with the Falcons. Falcons! Falcons! Falcons!
Hey y'all, it's your girl Weezy here. Are you looking for some nice, relaxing music while you do your chores on Sunday morning? I got the perfect radio station for you. Tune in to 93.5 FM every Sunday and listen to Easy Listens on the mornings. We see you the Maestro Love from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and rock to music from yesteryear to this year. From Louis Armstrong, Tina Turner, Sam Cooke, Whitney Houston, musical selections just for you. You won't regret it. You're not gonna regret them. That's it, Antique and Twang, guys. It's your girl Weezy again. And remember, you're listening to CJ the Maestro Love, Easy Listening Sunday mornings on WTP 93.5 FM. Unwind, relax, and enjoy.
Are you ready for adventure, drama, action, horror, and family-friendly films all under one roof? Enjoy the magic of the movies with friends and family at Caribbean Cinemas with the latest Hollywood releases. Get off your couch. Come enjoy a refreshing soda and freshly popped hot popcorn while enjoying the best entertainment in the best environment at Caribbean Cinemas. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
For 49 years, State Insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib.
PDV Cab announces the distribution of the Utility Subsidy Voucher Booklet for the period September 2026 to February 2027 at the Multipurpose Cultural Center beginning Monday, August 24th until Saturday, August 29th, 2026, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Distribution is for 1 week only and will be done alphabetically by surname as per the information leaflet in your current booklet, or you can contact us at 562-6185 or 562-6189 to confirm your day of collection. Please present the beneficiary's expired booklet or Social Security pension card with your valid Antigua Barbuda picture ID. Remember, it's 1 week only. Make every effort to collect at the distribution center as specified to avoid any loss of benefits.
PDV Caribbean Long Street, helping you to get back on your feet.
Matter of Fact, a program geared towards discussing the issues, constructive dialogue, answering your questions and concern. Matter of Fact, every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on WTP Media Network 93.5 with hosts Nambulumbu, Nambulala, and guests. Matter of Fact, discussing issues locally, regionally, and internationally and how these issues affect you. Matter of Fact, tune in and listen.
Greetings and welcome. It's the My Soul official reggae chart show broadcasting to Antigua each and every Saturday night from 10 till midnight on WTP on 93.5. Join me, Natalie, each and every Saturday night where we keep the pulse of reggae music alive.
Monday to Friday, 11 till 2, it's the I Love Music Show with me, Davey J, on WTP Radio 93.5 FM here in Antigua. Monday it's Motown, Tuesday it's Tech Talk, Wednesday it's Freestyle, Thursday it's Tegan Joints, and Fridays we get you ready for the weekend. We have interviews, reviews, music, and also a Get in the Mix. So come join me, Davey J, 11 till 2 on WTP Radio 93.5 FM and worldwide at WTPAntigua.com.
WTP Radio, Antigua.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. This is WTP Media Network. And, the Falcons. But before we go over to the Falcons game, obviously, the CFU, the Caribbean Football Union Under 14 Boys Challenge Series is currently in the Dominican Republic. The games have been entertaining. There have been players that have really stood out in my eye. There's some players that I really enjoyed watching. There's this kid from the Bahamas. He is, I think, Dirk Simmons. Nice kid. I like watching him. So the future of the Caribbean, I think, is solid. Shout out to our boys, Antigua and Barbuda. They finished first in their group after winning all their matches and then moved on to the semi-final stage where they lost this morning to Suriname. So, again, big up them. They were it's a good run. Now, there is some controversy surrounding that team in terms of an interview that was done by a young player where, he mentioned that when they asked him what he was going to do, he was like, I'm going to bust off. Again, he knows what he means by it. Is it appropriate? Is it inappropriate? I generally think that I'm not focused on the words. I'm not focused on what he said in terms of the phrase bust off. I am more focused on general public speaking amongst our athletes. No, it's a huge topic that we fail to touch, we fail to talk about. We can't have our athletes out there doing interviews and talk our dialect. And we can't have that. The case is we need our athletes to be trained and pushed and moved to it. Now, I will say that I think I speak really good English. Granted, sometimes, you are... It's not something you do all the time. You don't just go and you're with your friends every day. Like, I'm not going to be with Menace and, I'm speaking standard English straight to Menace for the entire day. So it's going to be a case where you're not some dialect come in and this and that and that and whatever. And that is why on my show, although I speak English standard, I speak dialect too because it's our nature. It's our fun. I know when I'm doing an interview, unless it's like a joke or something, I don't go to the dialect. I try to keep it standard because that is just what it is. And I do want to make sure that when I leave from, if I leave from WTP, which, is the goal. And when I say leave from WTP, I mean, maybe something bigger unless we get bigger. And I think we're going to get bigger. So maybe I'm here. But with the exception of something like that, moving on to a bigger worldwide network, that's how you get there. Yes, you keep your personality. Yes, you keep your flair. Yes, you keep your accent. You look at the likes of Nickel and what's his name? Nickel, yeah. Ian Bishop. You can hear their accent. However, you still know what they're saying. Carlos Brathwaite, you can hear his accent. When you look at in ESPN, Kendrick Perkins, you can hear the accent he has from down south. Common, you can see these things. But we generally have to make sure that our athletes understand what it takes in the media realm. So my sorry. So with them now, again, the Antigua and Barbuda men under 14 boys team, they did well. Again, that's where you have to leave it. They did well. But with that interview that he did, he mentioned when he said what he said there, we as the public, as the teams, we have to train these kids. Now, with me, I didn't go through media training until university. However, I grew up, my parents never ever came to me and said, hey, yo, standard English, this. My parents were never that type. My parents were never those persons. Nobody in my family used to be like, hey, standard English, whatever the case may be. However, I used to watch a lot of ESPN. I used to watch a lot. Growing up, while my cousins watch the PBS Kids and the Cartoon Networks and the Nickelodeons and all these things, I watch ESPN, Sky Sports, Fox, and Tanta. I was just sport. When they knew growing up, when they knew a lot of the persons from ABS, I only knew Jack Matthew. When they knew everybody from all the other radio stations, I knew King Frankie. Because I was sport. Sport is what I enjoyed. The only program that I would really pay keen attention to and lock in when I was a young person was Fire and Steel. And although there was some dialect, the EPN, so they kept it standard English. So what I was hearing, so the Jack Matthews, the Denmore Roberts, the Colin James, I was hearing sport. That is why I think that I can be a commentator for sports and keep the flow going, because I listen to radio commentary. Kids today don't have a lot of that. And radio commentary is very key to, if as an athlete, when you listen to things like that. Then we watch highlights, but we don't watch interviews. So there are many questions that trip people up, and you see how the professionals deal with it. Some of them went through training. Some didn't. We have a huge amount of athletes in the country that they cannot speak. They cannot do interviews. There are some persons that, I've thought about to reach out to for interviews, long interviews, and I just haven't gotten there yet because I have to really plan around it, because most stories deserve to be told. And a lot of the stories you will find in Antigua are from when athletes speak. At least they just don't feel comfortable trying to just speak standard English. Then, there are a few of them that would have probably lived overseas, came back, and they try. So sometimes when they try, they get tripped up on some words. They put an R where an is supposed to be. They go with a theas where, they make mistakes with their verbs and so on. And we laugh rather than, shoot them a text from the outside and say, hey, bro, bing, 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 So we have to, I think the federations have to put these players through classes and courses and speak to them. Granted, you do this in school where you have English and whatever. I think the first time I did a public speaking course was when I was at the Antigua State College. I'm trying to remember if I did any at Adventist school. I do remember writing a lot. But public speaking is very key. So I am happy that now we have the segment with Dr. Colin Green, the Green Room. One of the things I want to talk to him about, especially being a former educator, is public speaking and athletes. What are we doing to make sure that it works out? You notice there are a lot of athletes that they are afraid. Me, I love interview. Listen. If they gave me the chance, I would sit on the other side of this desk once a week and be interviewed if they give me the chance. I enjoy interviews. Whether it be sport, music, I enjoy interviews. Sometimes I enjoy the ability. I enjoy when I'm doing interviews and I'm able to lead somebody somewhere. Sometimes I lead people places on purpose. I remember an interview I did. I want to say after our first championship, and the person was trying to interview the national team championship. They were trying to lean me to a next direction, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not going that way. I'm leading them to a next direction because I knew what I wanted to talk about. I interview people here that they try, and some of them get me, but it is also key. You have to practice. There are many times when I was younger that I practice it. I literally play my little imaginary game, whatever. When the game's done, if I hear, let's say, Stephen A. Smith asks Kobe a question, I answer that question. Yeah, hey, how do you feel? It was good, and yeah, and etc. Yeah, I do it. There are many things I do a lot. I used to, still do. I used to have a lot of filler. I used to say a lot of filler words, a lot of and shout out to Dave, shout out to Sly J. They pointed it out to me, and with them pointing it out to me, I do it less. I still do it, but I do it less. So rather than these are the things that we have to point out to kids, rather than just pause. Everyone does it. Trust me, people do it. Then they've pointed out something else to me recently. I say obviously a lot. But this is for me who has the guidance around me. What do we do for the kids? The kids need the guidance around them. I will say, shout out to Petra. 20, I would say about, about 2012, 2011, 2010, somewhere around there, maybe even earlier. Because when I was 14 and so on, we used to play for Bass's youth team, and Shine was the coach. Shine went off to Hungary to get his certificate. Petra had some involvement with Bassa, and she also had involvement with her home team, which is the West Ham team. And she used to pull us all together. We go movies and do all this and do all that. But she also, no dialect, with us. She also, in the middle of drives, driving good. She used to have no van. No van, pack up of people. And with the no van, she would just shout somebody's name while she drive. Adrian, you scored 3 goals today. How does that feel? I don't even play today. But, she wants you to answer English. So shout out to people like that. Ruby from Old Road. No matter how much dialect you hear Ruby and them speak amongst people, try to make sure they're at least. Miss Knight, whenever, especially with young ladies, whenever they get aggressive with the noise and the dialect, Miss Knight, go to them, calm. Is that how a young lady behaves? You can say what you want now, but just say it in English and things like that. So the kids need mentors. Some of them, we just look at their skill alone, and we don't do nothing else. We don't try to make them the complete package. But in due time, don't worry. I am, as I mentioned, I'm working on a seminar situation there. I'm a bit behind with it, but coming into the end of the year, going into the new year, I've already secured a few people that they will come and they'll talk. We'll do many things, dressing as an athlete, student athletes, and this is for mainly student. The student-athlete balance, the same thing that Dr. Green was talking about, your eligibility, other things like your look as an athlete, especially a student athlete, your mannerisms and all that. And I am glad my friend group is very tidy in terms of that. I've already spoken to Sharif. Sharif is He used to be in my conference, well, before I started. So Mid-South, he used to play West Virginia Tech. So he has played in New York, lived overseas, did a lot of interviews. He's also a sports reporter here in Antigua. So Sharif, definitely, Kimberly, the ambassador, you heard her speak on the radio station. Every time you hear her, it's good. She's a PRO. She's an international athlete. There's her, Dr. Green. I have my coach from overseas. We have a lot of people. I have a lot of people that we're going to use to speak about this. But this is the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. This is WTP Media Network. I was just speaking about hoping that the youths, we need to speak to our youths and teach them the right way to do interviews. I am not upset with the young man saying the phrase boss off. Whatever he makes it, he makes it. I am just, when they ask, what are you going to do now? I think that was the question. I was looking for more of a generic answer. Literally, we're about to go back to the hotel. We're going to do some recovery and wait to see what coach has in store for us tomorrow because, we have a big game coming up. Things like that. And so for the persons who are getting down on him for, the word, it's bigger than him using the word. The word is the word. It's more of the situation. This is the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian the Lefty Constant. This is WTP Media Network. But again, as I said, shout out to the Antigua and Barbuda national under 14 football team. We got some tickets to give away as well for the Falcons game. So when I get back, we will shoot them and we will speak about it. So this is WTP Media Network. My name is Adrian Constant. This is the Endgame Sports Show. We'll be right back.
This Friday, August 21st, join Arlen Seaton for a night with Arlen and friends live at the Hut on Little Jumbie. Come experience an unforgettable evening of live music on the water featuring some of Antigua and Barbuda's incredible singers, songwriters, and musicians, including Drastic, Empress, Willem, Joshu, Andrew Dorset, and more. Gates open at 5:30 p.m. with the live show beginning at 6:30. Great music, great food, and incredible atmosphere, all just one short boat ride away. Tickets are available now at anwaftickets.com. That's ANWAF tickets.com. That's a night with Arlen and friends this Friday, August 21st at the Hut on Little Jumbie. Come for the music, stay for the experience.
As soon as you're ready for me, I come in. Want to put in the time, I come in.
Falcons, we are in it to win it. Antigua and Barbuda, it's Fat Match time. The Falcons are coming home, and we're turning up the energy at the Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium. Match dates, August 20th, 22nd, 23rd, and 25th. And remember, game starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Get your tickets now. Grounds, $25. North Stand, $40. And South Stand, $55. Come for the fete, stay for the match, wave your flags, and support our team. Get your tickets now at the Antigua Recreation Grounds or Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium ticket booth and any Rubis service station. Bring the crew, bring the energy, bring the noise. This is our team. This is our home. Come fete and win with the Falcons. Falcons! Falcons! Falcons!
Hey y'all, it's your girl Weezy here. Are you looking for some nice, relaxing music while you do your chores on Sunday morning? I got the perfect radio station for you. Tune in to 93.5 FM every Sunday and listen to easy listeners on the mornings. We see you the Maestro Love from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and rock to music from yesteryear to this year. From Louis Armstrong, Tina Turner, Sam Cooke, Whitney Houston, musical selections just for you. You won't regret it. You're not going to regret them. That's it, Antigua and Twang, guys. It's your girl Weezy again. And remember, you're listening to CJ the Maestro Love, easy listening Sunday mornings on WTP 93.5 FM. Unwind, relax, and enjoy.
Are you ready for adventure, drama, action, horror, and family-friendly films all under one roof? Enjoy the magic of the movies with friends and family at Caribbean Cinemas with the latest Hollywood releases. Get off your couch. Come enjoy a refreshing soda and freshly popped hot popcorn while enjoying the best entertainment in the best environment at Caribbean Cinemas. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
Greetings and welcome. It's the My Soul official reggae chart show broadcasting to Antigua each and every Saturday night from 10 till midnight on WTP on 93.5. Join me, Natalie, each and every Saturday night where we keep the pulse of reggae music alive.
For 49 years, state insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib, PTV Carib.
PDB Cab announces the distribution of the utility subsidy voucher booklet for the period September 2026 to February 2027 at the Multipurpose Cultural Center beginning Monday, August 24th until Saturday, August 29th, 2026, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Distribution is for 1 week only and will be done alphabetically by surname as per the information leaflet in your current booklet, or you can contact us at 562-6185 or 562-6189 to confirm your day of collection. Please present the beneficiary's expired booklet or Social Security pension card with your valid Antigua Barbuda picture ID. Remember, it's 1 week only. Make every effort to collect at the distribution center as specified to avoid any loss of benefits.
PDV Caribbean Long Street, helping you to get back on your feet.
Matter of Fact, a program geared towards discussing the issues, constructive dialogue, answering your questions and concern. Matter of Fact, every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on WTP Media Network 93.5 with hosts Nambulumbu Nambulala and guests. Matter of Fact, discussing issues locally, regionally, and internationally and how these issues affect you. Matter of Fact, tune in and listen.
Welcome back to the Endgame Sports Show. My name is Adrian Constant. This is WTP Media Network. So as I mentioned at the start of the show, the Falcons came home and they did a great job making sure to win the first home game of the season. And it's a much needed home game because, you know, we were 1-2. And now we have the opportunity to just take off at home, win our home games, move off to a better position. So now we're 2-2. We sit in fourth. We play a team that sits below us. They've only played 2 games tomorrow when we take on the Trinbago Knight Riders, which is a huge game. But breaking down yesterday's game, there are a few things that are alarming for me with our team. So before I break it down, remember the Falcons won. The Falcons won yesterday by 3 wickets with 3 balls remaining after chasing 188 when the Patriots made 187. This was what you can say a much-needed response from the Falcons after our poor batting performance against St. Lucia when we struggled to make 100 in, you can call, a rain-affected match. And then we chased down nearly 190 after that. Was 187 defendable at Seviv? I think so. So definitely shout out to us for chasing it down. I was very impressed with Shadab Khan. He was very good yesterday. Nawaz not solid, but what does the win tell us about the Falcons? I think the win tells us that they are a resilient team. We have known that. You look at the game, the St. Lucia game, they needed 57, and the Falcons battled. They really battled to try and keep them behind in that match. But one of our biggest problems to me right now is how we bowl and how much we concede in those last 3 overs. Last night in particular, again, we, in the last 3, Jaden Seas gave up 15, Shamar gave up 16, Alzari gave up 24. Now that is alarming, knowing what we have, what the league has. The CPL, the West Indians are known for the end. The West Indians are known towards the end of the innings. At the end of the innings, the West Indies, we have power hitters down there. The Romari Shepherds, the Rovman Powers, the Andre Russells, the Karen Pollards, the Fabian Allens, the Shafin Rutherfords, Goldakesh Motis. We have them. So when your team is now towards the tail end giving up a lot of runs, when you're in the CPL, it will be something that will be a bother. So last night, watching that again wasn't exciting. Granted that we dropped Jason Holder. That was the catch that Karima dropped. They still managed to get 16 out of 15 out of that over. Took a wicket at the start of the over with Shamar. Had 4 extras, 2 boundaries. Azari, 3 sixes came out the over. What is the thought there? We watched the entire game. We dropped, Azari was supposed to leave with a wicket. We dropped him. We dropped Johnson Charles on 7. And this is the thing. So the teams are respecting Azari early, and then when they have to go, they go. And that there in itself is something that we may need to take into consideration. However, we didn't look bad with the bat. Evan Lewis started he played a solid innings. At times he looked like he was going slow, but I think he played a solid innings, bearing in mind that our batting was a bit shorter than we would have anticipated. Kareem as well came in and played a solid innings. The majority of our batters stayed above with a strike rate of over 100. Amir Django 50, but everyone else had a solid strike rate. Moin Ali came in towards the end of the game, and he had a good knock at the end of the game. Shadab Khan's knock was really good. Shadab Khan's knock was really good. Shamar Springer again came in and was very explosive. You flip to the other side with Jason Holder. I was surprised going into, unless there was an injury to Hasaranga, maybe I looked away and I didn't pay attention to that. I don't see Hasaranga bowling 1 over, regardless if you're in Antigua, St. Vincent, Dominica, Trinidad. Pitch conditions, these guys are too good for the pitch conditions to be affecting how much you give them the ball. I watched Jason Holder bowl out himself, Obel McCoy, Kyle Myers, and going into the last 2 innings, I was saying to myself, so wait, whole comeback. Bringing back Salim Keel wasn't a bad decision because Salim Keel is very economical, but I didn't see the need for Jason Holder to go back on the ball when he went back for his 3rd over at that time. Yes, you're trying to put some pressure, but at what expense, knowing that you don't have the greatest depth bowlers down there, and you were needed to be depth bowler. When he got the Shadab Khan wicket, which was a huge wicket for them, he still had another over. So, but he still picked up the wicket there. So and then his feeling choices in the depth. The 4 that Moin Ali got off at 3rd man when he was at I think that's the circle at the Ambrose end, if I'm not mistaken. That should have never been the case. We all know it's typical cricket. I don't know if there's something that let me not say that. There is something that they know that we don't know, but at the end of the game, when a medium pace is coming through, and you have a batter in the Moin Ali who, they're trying to really catch up. They're behind. You have to have the deep third. I think you have to have the deep third. The deep third, he had somebody out at, he stacked his field in the on the offside. They had you would call that a deep extra cover, maybe a deep cover somewhere around there. Yeah, a deep extra cover somewhere around there. I don't think that he needed that person there. For the majority of it, it was Mikhail Louis. Nothing tall happened over there. Mikhail Louis over there, nothing at all happened. But we will take it. The Falcons are now 2-2, and we are pushing to the playoffs. It's great. I hope that everyone, just come out, watch the games. We have some tickets to give away. I'll be giving them away straight to the entire day. This is WTP Media Network. My name is Adrian Constant. We're going to take a break, and when we return, some new Premier League rules are out, and the Premier League starts in 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Yeah, your skin looking good. What are you using? I'm getting ready to level up. The Universal Skincare Institute is opening in St. Paul, and they're teaching real skincare science.
Wait, like a beauty school?
Not just a beauty school. 1,000-hour program teaches ingredients, skin science, and how to build your skin career.
That sounds serious. How do I sign up?
Easy. Registration are open. Go to AntiguaUniversalSkincareInstitute.com.
All right, Antigua, time to glow and grow.
Antigua, the future of beauty education is here. The Universal Skincare Institute, located in St. Paul's, is now enrolling students in our 1,000-hour core curriculum. This is not your typical beauty school. At Universal Skincare Institute, students learn real skincare science, ingredient knowledge, formulation, and modern skincare innovation designed for today's global beauty industry. If you're passionate about skincare or looking to start a career in beauty, this is your opportunity. Registrations are now open. Visit antigua.universalskincareinstitute.com and enroll today.
This Friday, August 21st, join Arlen Seaton for a night with Arlen and friends live at the Hut on Little Jumbie. Come experience an unforgettable evening of live music on the water featuring some of Antigua and Barbuda's incredible singers, songwriters, and musicians, including Drastic, Empress, Willem, Joshu, Andrew Dorset, and more. Gates open at 5:30 p.m. with the live show beginning at 6:30. Great music, great food, and incredible atmosphere, all just one short boat ride away. Tickets are available now at anwaftickets.com. That's ANWAF tickets.com. That's a night with Arlen and friends this Friday, August 21st at the Hut on Little Jumbie. Come for the music, stay for the experience.
As soon as you're ready for me, I come in. Want to put in the time, I come in.
Falcons, we are in it to win it. Antigua and Barbuda, it's Fat Match time. The Falcons are coming home, and we're turning up the energy at the Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium. Match dates, August 20th, 22nd, 23rd, and 25th. And remember, game starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Get your tickets now. Grounds, $25. North Stand, $40. And South Stand, $55. Come for the fete, stay for the match, wave your flags, and support our team. Get your tickets now at the Antigua Recreation Grounds or Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Stadium ticket booth and any Rubis service station. Bring the crew, bring the energy, bring the noise. This is our team. This is our home. Come fete and win with the Falcons. Falcons, Falcons, Falcons!
Game Sports Show, and right now the Premier League is back. The English Premier League is back. The full slate of games on the weekend. The first game starts in about 6 minutes where Arsenal will take on Coventry. Manchester United tomorrow morning at 7:30 will take on Hull City. At 10 a.m. you will have Sunderland versus Ipswich, Palace versus Everton, Nottingham Forest against Leeds, Tottenham Hotspurs against Brentford will play at 12:30. And then at 9 a.m. on Sunday, you will see Bournemouth play Manchester City. Brighton will play Aston Villa. At 11:30, Newcastle will play Liverpool. And then on Monday, you will have Fulham play Chelsea. Then for the CPL, tonight, this is what we watch. Tonight, the St. Lucia Kings will take on the Jamaica Kingsmen. That is set to be a solid game. They're playing that game over there in St. Lucia at the Beausejour. The Antigua and Barbuda Falcons will play against the Trinbago Knight Riders tomorrow at home. So no already. We are going to that game. Full up the stadium. It's the weekend. Get your tickets. I'm giving away tickets today. I get it. So on Sunday, we'll play against the Guyana Amazon Warriors at home as well. On Tuesday, we'll play against the Barbados Royals as well. So we have all the games coming up. This is the Endgame Sports Show. That was the Premier League, the Premier League games as well. WNBA action tonight. We'll see the Lynx take on the Mystics. The Sky will take on the Valkyrie. And the Tempo will take on the Fire. The Temple Fire game is set to be a nice one as well. So there's a lot of things happening in sport. This is WTP Media Network. My name is Adrian Constant. Coming up next, I will be here for the Drive Time Show all the way until 6. So keep it locked to WTP 93.5 FM. This is the end game. Coming up next is the Drive Time Show. I'll be filling in for Pastor Cavassier.
WTPAntigua.com.